Nicole, how old are you?
36?
Are you originally from Arizona?
No,
Where are you from originally?
Idaho.
Idaho? And what's your current situation?
I'm homeless.
How long have you been homeless on the streets?
Probably like 6 years.
6 years. What do you do out here to survive?
I don't sell myself and I don't steal anything else. It's kind of like a go, I guess. You know? Like it's just whatever. I try to hustle and get, I'm trying to figure that part out before I had my ex. And so he kind of took care of all of this stuff for me. And I got a little bit spoiled in that. But yeah, I just kind of just do whatever, somehow I get by. Sometimes I don't know how the hell I do it, but I've done it,
Yeah.
So.
You say you're from Idaho?
Yeah.
Do you have any family out here in Phoenix?
No.
How did you end up coming out here?
I did come out here. My uncle was staying out here, but we kind of had a falling out, so, yeah.
How was your childhood growing up in Idaho?
Man, I guess everything's got its ups and downs, right? Like, my dad worked hard. I give him that. He was a hard worker. He was a truck driver his whole life. He was gone a lot, but he was just paying the bills, so can't fault the guy for doing that, really, But, he had a hard childhood himself, and I don't think he really knows how to love, and that's a struggle I think that he's got for himself. So,
Do you think that affected you in some sort of way?
Absolutely. Of course it did. But I'm 36. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an adult, and I started making my own choices when I was 18. So I can't really fault anybody else for my situation or where I'm at, because they didn't they didn't make the choices that I've made to be where I'm at. So,
Are you an only child, or do you have any siblings?
I have two siblings that I've talked to my brother on the phone, but I've never met him face to face. And the younger sister, I lived with her for a little while when I was younger. But as when I separated from all that, we haven't really stayed in contact at all. So yeah, I've got them, but again, we're all kind of separated. So we're all from different marriages.
So you don't keep in contact with your little sister?
No, man. I don't really know her, and she didn't really know me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is. We didn't grow up together. Kind of same situation with my brother a little bit. Like we do stay. I talk to Nick when I can, but he's got his own life, his own thing going on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't grow up together, so kind of makes that relationship a little bit hard. I wish it was better than it is now, but it is what it is.
Do you still have your mom?
I've never met her.
You never met her?
No.
So it was just your dad?
Well, I stayed with his mother for a while. I was born in '86, so back in the '80s, there I was staying with his mom for a while because he was a truck driver. He was gone a lot. Yeah. So I stayed with her for a little bit, and then my dad basically needed a babysitter, so he married the next best choice. Yeah. And then she said that she couldn't get pregnant, and that's when she got pregnant with the younger girl. And my dad didn't want any more children. My dad didn't even want the ones that he had, to be quite honest with you. But he didn't want no more children, and then I think he was probably going to leave her, and then she ended up pregnant. So, you know what I mean? So he married her, and that whole thing kind of became a hell of a situation. But yeah. So
right now you don't have any family at all?
No, I got my dog.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, I got my dog.
Just you and your dog?
Me and my dog,
Where
man.
do you guys go to sleep at night?
Wherever I get tired.
Do you go to shelters? What do you do?
Well, I have a tent, but see, everything out here seems to get stolen a lot, and I'm tired of it, so I just don't have anything with me anymore. I store it at somebody's place and just leave it there and just go there as I need things and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I've had 2 tablets and 3 phones taken from me in the last month, less than a month. Like, and my hygiene is taken all the fucking time. My makeup is taken all the time. It's just so I just have the little bit that I have, and then that's it. You know, it's just easier, and it's a lot less to carry.
Where do you get your meals from out here?
Well, so I don't steal from people, but I will take from like stores and stuff. Yeah. If I get hungry enough, yeah, man. I mean, there's a church that was. I'm not normally in this area. I was just in this area because it was easier for my buddy to drop me off here today. So I'm usually over in another part of this homeless arena, if you will. And I have my little network there, you know what I mean? But there's like a church. Yeah. The homeless radius is insane. Yeah. It's huge. It's just huge, man. It goes on forever. I don't think it ever ends. Jesus. But I'm from the East Valley though. I've been here since '08. So I'm from the East Valley. I'm from like AJ, Apache Junction, East Mesa. And so, yeah, I got stranded over on Thomas in December. Kind of, if you will. Well, I guess it's not really stranded. I don't know, man. Kind of, but not really. It was like, okay, so go be homeless over there, just be homeless here. And there was more of a homeless population here, and it seemed like more resources here to help with that. So I just kind of ended up staying, and then you make a network and all that stuff. And so that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, so I'll take from the stores or whatever. There's this little church that's real close by, kind of the QT where we all kind of like, it's like our, you remember when you played tag when you were little, you had base? That's kind of like our base. Like, you know what I mean? So we hither there, and there's a church just down the road from there, and they have some bomb ass food. They did some carne asada tacos the other night. Those were really, really good.
QTs must be everybody's base.
I'm telling you what, right?
Yeah,
right.
The homeless community,
yeah.
Everyone goes.
Right.
Why is it that everyone that is homeless hangs out at QT?
Because you can use the bathroom.
Okay. And they can't use the restroom at Circle K or 7.
So how many Circle Ks have a bathroom? Have you asked them? Like none of them. Like none of them will let you use the bathroom. Nobody lets you use the bathroom, really. And it's now, I haven't seen them quite harass the men the same way that they harass us at the QT in the bathrooms, but yeah, man, like, and I've been put on blast by managers for doing my makeup in the bathroom and in front of a whole store, and there was like another lady that was in there, and obviously like a customer, and this lady's going on about how people take showers and just putting me on blast like in front of, and I'm just going, I was so embarrassed, man. I couldn't even believe that she did that. I had a few choice words that would have been really nice to say to her, but I just, you know, man, it's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change my life for any the better or worse in the next, few months if I say something to a lady about it or not. If it makes her feel better, well, whatever. You got to pick on a homeless person today. Bus drivers too. Bus drivers are really bad. I had one like on her microphone saying how pathetic I was and how I had my home items with me because I had my dog's bed with me to get her on the bus so that she'd lay on the ground. I bring her dog bed with me. And she just totally put me on blast. Me and a friend of mine, man. Yeah, they don't like us too much. I get it though. I get it.
I was gonna say, do you have any kids?
No.
You don't have no kids? No. That's good.
No, I didn't do that.
So what's your game plan? Like, how are you thinking about getting out of your situation?
Man, I
Is there enough
I had a plan. And it kind of fell through at the beginning of last year, and that's what's kind of caused this whole, like, I'm like really on the streets homeless now. Somebody came and ripped some money out from underneath me that I was going to use to start working for like Uber and stuff, and then I was supposed to get a good amount again, but that for some reason didn't work out either. I'm not sure why or how that one didn't work out, but it didn't work out. And so I had a plan, but now I have to go back to the drawing board here and kind of look at things. Summer's coming and I have to get my dog off the streets. So that's like my main focus at the moment, is just getting her off I have to get her off the streets. They have the housing for the homeless, the sober living homes, and stuff like that, but they were recruiting people, and now that recruiting boom is kind of done, so I don't really know what's gone on with that. It doesn't seem but see, down at, when I was down, I call it Skid Row, Cass. When I was down at Skid Row there were recruiters there, and somebody had told me that they had a place for us to go, me and my dog, and all this stuff. But then when it was like, okay, I'm ready to do this, it was, oh, hold on, and nobody ever called me back. So whatever. It's when you have a dog, man. It's I don't have no paperwork on her. I don't have nothing on her. I don't have her shot records or anything like that. I know she's had them, but I don't have any of that paperwork because either I didn't get it or it's been stolen. So it's like her harness. I just got her new harness, man, and that was just stolen from me. Just stupidity. But it is hard when you have a dog, especially one without papers. And I don't know, like, I don't want to necessarily have to get her vaccinated again because I don't know what that'll do. Like, I've never heard of a human getting vaccinated twice, you know what I mean? So I don't know what that would do to her. So I don't want to do that to her because she's my girl, man. She's got my back, man. That dog is she is one tough cookie.
Yeah.
She's strong, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel and social media?
For sure.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share, like an email?
Yeah. It'd be Nicole Mullian, NicoleMullian @gmail, and you can hit me up there. And usually I can get a hold of a phone. Like if I don't have one, then I can get a hold of one or a tablet or something. Somebody's got something that I can use to be able to check my stuff. And people, are somewhat okay with that, But yeah, you can reach me there. A phone number is hard because I don't always have a phone, but my email works. But yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no problem, man.